Title: Operation Facelift. U.S. Embassy in Havana gets a $28 million glow-up. TLDR. In a spectacle of diplomatic botox, the U.S. Embassy in Havana is shaking off its dilapidated chic after a 5-year hiatus and embracing a $28 million renovation. The once proud mid-century architectural gem is bidding farewell to crumbling stone facades, rusty fences, and hurricane-damaged windows. Can this physical makeover inject a fresh lease of life into U.S.-Cuban relations? From shabby to chic. How often do we hear that? But when it's about a neglected embassy transforming from a metaphorical haunted house to a swanky diplomatic headquarters, that's a story that catches the eye. Imagine walking down the street in Havana, enjoying the tropical trade winds, when suddenly a piece of a crumbling building threatens to introduce itself to your head. Yikes. That was the state of the U.S. Embassy in Havana until quite recently. After a break that stretched almost 5 years, the U.S. finally decided it was time to dust off the cobwebs and put some life back into the embassy. Picture this, a once glamorous 1950s vintage building, now with stone facades peeling away, a rusty fence waving like a drunk sailor, and damage from Hurricane Irma that even a patch job wouldn't touch. Even the ambassador's balcony, once a lofty perch with an enviable view of the Gulf of Mexico, was dubbed a no-go zone. And now, thanks to a $28 million investment, this fixer-upper project is underway. We're talking new granite facades, a sturdy, unwobbly fence, and windows that can actually hold up against the elements. Could this facelift be the diplomatic equivalent of extending an olive branch? So, we've got a renovation project that seems like it's ripped straight from the script of an HGTV show. But what's the larger picture? What's the purpose of this renovation beyond just adding cosmetic appeal? Could it be the US trying to win the Best Improved category in the Diplomacy Awards? The facelift goes beyond just the physical though. Along with the renovation comes an increase in consular staff and programs. Is it just me, or does it sound like the US is making serious moves to up its diplomacy game on the island? So, what now? What does this renovation signify for the US and Cuba? Could it be a precursor to a future flourishing of diplomatic relations, or is it simply a case of diplomatic housekeeping? Is the US flexing its muscles to make a statement or just investing in a diplomatic real estate flip? One thing's for sure, this isn't your usual makeover story. As this Operation Facelift takes shape, what will it mean for the future? We're not in the business of making predictions here at Turned Up News, but we're definitely here for the drama, the intrigue, and of course, the gossip. So, dear readers, here's your thought for the day. Could the renovation of a building signal the renovation of a relationship? Is this facelift a step towards a diplomatic glow-up between the US and Cuba? We're not drawing any conclusions.